Underglazes are the closest thing that we have to paint for ceramics. As you can see, they are brightly colored. You can use a paintbrush with them. You can pour them, you can blend them just like paints, and you can water them down to make them look more like watercolors. They do not run or drip in the kiln, which is really nice if you want precise lines. It's not required, but I like to put a base coat on my Bisqueware before I add any design. So I'm just putting a base coat of white. You can see that if I only painted one coat, you could still see your brush strokes. So the instructions say to put on 3 coats. I'm blending this blue with the white while the 2 colors are still wet, so it's really good for doing an ombre look if you'd like to blend the colors together. Feel free to draw anything with pencil because the pencil will just burn off in the kiln once we glaze fire it. With this pink that I mixed up, 1 coat is not enough. You can still see your brush strokes, so I used 3 coats. An easy way to do dots is just use the end of the paintbrush and dip it in the underglaze. What's nice about these colors is if you don't like the color that's in the bottle, you can mix them to make new colors, just like you can with paints. Once you're done, you can apply clear glaze as soon as the underglaze is dry, but make sure that you dab it on with a sponge like you see here. So just dab, dab, dab. Make sure that you don't swipe or brush it on because it will smear the colors if your underglazes are not fired again. Any part that you can't reach with a sponge by dabbing it, just use a paintbrush, but still you're going to want to dab it on the underglaze so you don't smear or remove those underglaze colors. It is recommended that you put 3 coats of clear glaze on it. It's not going to look clear before you fire it, but then after it gets fired it looks like this. It's just like a shiny clear glaze, like clear nail polish.